Hello guys, welcome back to my next tutorial. In this tutorial I will be showing you how to enter and edit your own shops, how to enter them into the game, how to open them up, how to edit what's inside the shops and also the prices, as well as renaming the shop to what you wish you want to call it. Now then, first of all we need to actually create the shop. So if you want to go into open up your extension version to release, go to extension source, then go to data, items, and then unpackshops.txt, and it should open up a list looking like mine. Scroll to the very bottom, and basically what it is let's first of all enter our shop number. So our shop number will be 100, then hit space. Then we need to find the currencies, which will be let's make a donated token shop. So let's have our donated tokens as, let's have a look at what tokens we can use. Let's use Warrior Guild tokens, so 8851. So 8851. Then false, which stops the NPC from moving. Then space dash space, and then type in donator token shop. Hit space dash space, and then we need the item ID is what we want to go in it. So let's go to itemdb.biz, type in Santa hat 1050, so let's insert that, so 1050, and then hit space in how many you want in your shop. So let's do 10. Now you need to make sure you don't put a space after it, otherwise it will corrupt the rest of the shops and make them so they don't work. So let's leave it at that 1051, and let's enter, I don't know, let's enter, let's put a faithful shield in there, 18747. 18747. Then let's put 10 of them in there as well. So from then onwards, what we need to do is make sure there's no space after it, otherwise it will corrupt them. Hit save. Then go back to your extension version to release, source, data, items, and where it says packed shops, just delete that file, and it will get rid of it for you, and it will repack when you next run your server. So that's basically adding the shop in. Now we need to make it so it registers with an NPC. So that means we need to find npc handler.java, which is easy. So you go to your extension source, com rs net decoders, then handlers npc handler.java. Now scroll down to line 240, which I've already got marked here, and this is where it is. It means if the NPC ID is 530, which means it's the shop ID, which is the NPC ID for, let's have a look. Let's spawn it into the game. NPC 530. So that's the NPC for the lamp exchange. Okay. So here we are. Summon supplies 2. There we go. So what we need to do is just take one of these and then put it in a space, and just above it put donator shop, and then we need to change these. So let's find a shop. So let's try and find an NPC which will actually work. It means you can talk to them or trade them. So let's type in, I don't know, what should we have? So let's have a look for king, shall we? Nice low one. King Vargas 2402. So let's spawn NPC 2402. Why did I say 2402? 7402. Let's see, there we go, talk to him. There we go, 7402, so we'll use him. So if NPC ID equals 7402, it will open up shop 100, because if you have a look at unpacked shops, that is your shop there, shop 100. Okay, and now the next thing to do is to add it into the game. So if you go into game and find where you want to add the shop, so let's add our shop in this building here. Should we put him here? Type coordinates, there we go, now that's all we need for that for now. Then we need to go to npc spawning.java, which is located source com rs. It should be under game, player, content, and then let me just find it for you. Sorry about that. It is actually under source.com rs utils and then npc spawning.java, which opens up this. Now you need to find shops, which is located on line 921. Scroll down to where everything else is. Take a copy of this, which means world.spawn npc, which means you spawn the npc in, which is let's have a look, 7402. So if npc 7402 is what you want, it'll be on world tile 3078 3489 and 0 height. Change this to donator token shop to let you know what shop it is. So that's all you need to do for that. So it's now in your game. What we need to do now is hit save on all of these. And then the next thing we need to do is set the prices. So we need to go to find shop, source, com, rs, game, player, content, and then it should be shop.java. Now scroll down to line 785 and you will find this, which means public int, which is at the top, get by price, and then item, and what we need really. So let's take what you need to do is, so let's say Santa hat, you want it to be let's say 100 donated tokens, so you do case, then 1050, which is the Santa hat ID. If we just check that, 1050, there we go. Then item dot get definitions dot set. Tell you what, we'll just copy it and paste it. Let's take a copy of that, stick it there. There we go. And then set value, change it to 100. And let's have a look at, we need to do this for Faithful Shield as well. So Faithful Shield 18747. So take a copy of this, hit enter a couple of times, change that to 18747 and set that for value, let's say 150. So let's label that as Faithful Shield. Faithful Shield, there we go. So that's our prices set, so we'll go and hit save. Now what we want to do is want to rename the shop, which doesn't always work, so you'll have to bear this in mind. Where we need to go to npc.java, which is located in source, com, rs, game, npc, and then npc.java. Go down to line 197, copy one of the renamers, and then just hit enter. Set this, so let's have a look at what our NPC is, 7402. for O2 and change it from herb store to donator shop, and go and hit save again. Now what you want to do is either you can now compile and it will all be done, or you can change the name of the tokens to donator tokens. So let's do that, shall we? So go to extras, tools, Frosty's cache editor, and open that up. Hit load cache, find your cache. So I'm going to find my extinction version 2 release, source, then go to data, then go to cache, hit open and hit submit. Now I need to find item 8851, which is coming up now. Warrior Guild token, hit edit, and change it to donator token and hit save. And that's all you need to do with that. So you can just close them down, go back to your source, and I think we're ready to compile. So if we just hit compile, and I'll come back to you when it's fully compiled. Okay, so it is fully compiled. Just hit enter, then close down your current session, close down your run, hit run.cmd again to load the actual connection up, local client.jar, and then we need to type in our name and then our password. As we load up, here we are, it says donator shop. If you click in once, it opens up. The Santa hat currently costs 100 donator tokens and the faithful shoe costs 150. So item 8851, 350 of them, because 100 plus 150 equals, 250. My bad maths. Haha. Let's buy one of them and buy one of them, and there we go. All done, all compiled, everything working fully. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you again.